Hello everyone, I'm Hariharan. I work as a trust and safety analyst at Google. In this video, I'm going to share my exact roadmap which I followed when I started preparing for data analytics. Me being from a mechanical engineering background, which is non-computer science, and also with a couple of years of career break, it was overwhelming to see the number of resources out there to understand where to start and to go ahead with it. So in this video, I'll share you all the resources right from the scratch, which helps you understand what is data analytics, what skills you need to learn to become a data analyst, and how a data analyst role look like, to learning the skills like SQL, Python, Power BI, which you use day-to-day basis when you are a data analyst. I would say a roadmap is like a guiding light. It's never an ideal one. So I would suggest you to understand the roadmap, see what fits better for you, tweak it here and there, add some more resources or reduce some resources, and then follow it, which can really help you. So we are starting with the very basic course, which everybody suggests when you're somebody from a non-computer science background or somebody who's transitioning the career. It is none other than the Google Data Analytics course. I feel the Google Data Analytics course is a perfect place to start for anybody who knows nothing about data analytics or starting from the basic, right from understanding what is data analytics, what does a data analyst do, and what are the skills required to become a data analyst. So this course gives you a complete overview of the entire data analyst process also. So if you look at the course, it is an 8-course series and the suggested duration is for 6 months. So to be honest, I did this course in around 20 days. So I used to spend like around 8 hours a day. So I was able to complete it much quicker than what is suggested. But definitely you can do it in your own pace. You can take around like a month or couple of months if you spend like around 2 to 3 hours every day. That should be a comfortable time. So let's look at what's there in the course. Here it starts from the basic, right from understanding what is data, like data everywhere tells that what is data and why you need to like do data analysis and what is the significance of all the process, and then it goes diving into how to make data driven decisions, how to prepare data for exploration, and how to clean the data and analyzing the data, then sharing it in terms of visualizations. And then also there's a course for R programming. The best part about this course is they have a capstone project at the end of the course, which helps you practice what all skills which you have learned over the duration of the course. I would say, but this is like a very pretty basic course. It does not dive deeper into technical concepts. It just gives an overview of each tool and how those tool comes in place for the whole process of data analysis. So that said, here we have started with data analytics process already if we have completed the Google Data Analytics course. So next, going ahead from here, we have to learn each specific skill which are used in data analytics in much more depth. So here again, I found it monotonous to read one skill at a time. So I picked up 2 skills and I started learning them parallelly. So the first 2 skills which I picked was Excel and SQL. I'll share you the courses which I used to prepare Excel and SQL also. So I prepared Excel using this Excel Skills for Business Specialization course from Macquarie University. So this was like a very detailed course which explained a lot of concepts in Excel, right from the basics to covering every detailed topic which would be used in data analysis process. And the best part about this course is that they have like a detailed practice session at the end of each module, so that right after you learn a particular set of skills in Excel, then and there you have like sheets to practice those skills. So I felt very useful in that way. So again, this course they recommend you to do it around 3 months of time, and I think it would take around like 2 to 3 weeks if you spend like a lot of more time on the course. So this can be the second skill which you can learn, and parallelly along with it I learned SQL. So this can be the next course which you can pick up after the Google Data Analytics course. So let's see the course curriculum. If you see down, so there are like 4 modules like Essentials, Intermediate 1, Intermediate 2 and Advanced. So I would suggest you to do all the 4 courses, and that will be really helpful to give a holistic learning of the Excel skills. So obviously the next skill which we are going to learn is SQL. For SQL, Khan Academy was like the best source for me to start with, because it had like very small bits and pieces of modules of 3 minutes and 4 minutes, and also they had like practice sessions after like every 2 or 3 modules, and that was really great. Like I used to learn what to select, what is from and what is where, and right there I have a module where it tells me to write a SQL query of using all the 3 keywords which I had learned at that point. So this is like the best course to start with, and it would take like around like a week to complete the course if you spend like around 1 hour a day. It's a course with very small videos and very good practice sets after each video. So I would suggest this course for learning SQL. And something which really helped me along with the Khan Academy course was the Tech TFQ YouTube channel. So if you go to Tech TFQ YouTube channel, you can see different playlists for basic, intermediate and advanced. So I would suggest you to go across every video in those playlists and try to understand completely what is SQL. So alongside this, you can also start practicing SQL on LeetCode or HackerRank or Scratch. So that will be really helpful to get hands-on experience on what you're learning. So I did Excel and I did SQL parallelly because I felt it monotonous doing one skill at a time. So you can do it however suits you better. So after mastering these two skills, then we go ahead with the more tech heavy side of things like Python, and also the fancy side of data analytics, which is visualization, which is done in like Power BI or Tableau. So I chose Power BI as my visualization tool to learn, and also I chose Python over R to learn because I felt Python is something pretty much basic to start to learn with rather than R, which is a bit complex, at least what I feel, but it can be subjective based on your preference, what you like and what you have previous experience with. So the most well-known course for starting to learn Python is Python for Everybody specialization on Coursera again. So this is by Charles and he's like a very well-known instructor for Python, and this course really helps you understand right from the basics to some intermediate to advanced level of topics. It gives you an introduction and overview of everything in depth. So I followed this course. You can go down to see it might take around like 3 to 4 weeks to complete the course. Here again you can see like different modules in this course which can help you. And if you don't want to do an extensive Coursera course, an alternative here can be Luke Burrows' YouTube channel where he has posted a Python full course video. So I have followed this video also. It's like around 11 to 12 hour video. So in this course you can learn right from the basics, from defining a variable to writing custom functions and stuff. So I would suggest this course also if you don't want to go through Coursera. So the next skill which I learned is Power BI. Obviously, as a data analyst, you need to know at least one visualization tool, and my tool of choice was Power BI. You can either go with Tableau or Looker. So it's up to you which tool you want to choose and want to master in. So Microsoft has their own course. They are the owner of the tool and they have their own course on Coursera, which is the Microsoft Power BI Data Analyst Professional Certificate. So this course can help you in understanding visualization fundamentals along with also learning the tool itself. So it's also a 8-course series. If you can go down, it starts from analysis with Excel, and then starting with Power BI and how to extract, transform and load data in Power BI, so data modeling, visualization, creative designing, and then also they help you in the PL300 certification, which is a Power BI certification. So this can be a very good course in learning Power BI. So another topic which you should master if you are a data analyst, or at least should have a good understanding, is statistics. So I would suggest the Stanford University Introduction to Statistics course again on Coursera over here, which really helped me. So this gives you a basic overview about what statistics is, and maybe you can get a context of how it helps in the process of data analytics as you start working hands-on. So this is the right place to start. So this is again a 12 module series. It's like a bit extensive, but each series has like a smaller duration of course length. So you can learn regression, confidence interval. So you can learn different topics in this specific course. So again, if you find that you don't want to go through a Coursera course for statistics, then you can follow Krishna X YouTube channel. He has a statistic playlist for data science. It's around a 6-hour playlist which you can watch to learn statistics for data science or data analytics in specific. So here I have shared you the exact roadmap which I followed to learn data analytics. Apart from just learning data analytics, I would tell you to do hands-on projects. You can also see guided projects on YouTube and start doing them, because once you get into practicing the skills, that is when you learn the skill really. Just don't get lost in the courses, and also don't get lost in the number of overwhelming resources which is available out there on the internet. We just need one course to learn a skill. Learn the skill and go to some platform to practice the skill, and then take some projects, do some hands-on training, get some project experience so that you can add it on your resume also. I'll be sharing the links of all the courses which I've mentioned in the description. You can go check out the courses and start learning. So I'd also be posting videos about the YouTube resources for each specific tool which you can use to learn data analytics for free. Please subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for the next updates in the video. Thank you so much for watching, and all the best with your journey for preparing for data analytics. Thank you.